What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Giganato Gaming here, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Godzilla Unleashed. Last we left off, we played as Godzilla 2000, and we had him rampage throughout the entire, whatever it's called, the arenas, all 9 arenas, and yeah, he's pretty cool. Today we're going to be focusing on probably the first monster Godzilla ever fought, Anguirus. If you remember him from Godzilla Raids Again, that's where he made his first debut movie. So, appearance. Alright, we're going to play as Anguirus in this one. And we're going to start right away. But before we do, if you find yourself enjoying this video and want more content like this, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Let's see if we can get this channel to 1,500 subscribers. That would be super amazing. But yeah, with that, let's begin the rampage. Anguirus is on the loose, destroying cities around the world. What monsters will try to stop him?
Anguirus. Mecha Godzilla.
Ooh. Looks like it's a rematch. Remember when Anguirus fought Mecha Godzilla? In 1974? Now, Anguirus is the only monster in the game that can't actually do an atomic breath. He doesn't have an atomic breath. He's also the only monster in the game who cannot be hurt by buildings. Because of his armor, he's unable to be knocked down by buildings. Let me see if I can have his grapple attack. There we go. This is Anguirus' grapple. McAfee, piss off. There we go. Yeah, Anguirus is pretty powerful. This is the first monster I used on story mode. Anguirus is probably one of my favorite monsters today. Oh yeah, if you hit enough crystals, then you get something called critical mass. Yeah, which is when you become super powerful. I should have showed that off when we played as Godzilla. You know, the Heisei Godzilla would be perfect for this, because he's pretty much just burning Godzilla. There we go. We just defeated him as Anguirus. Alright, so, I like Anguirus because he's more of an ankylosaur type monster, which I find really cool. Alright. Who's Anguirus going up against next? Let's find out. In San Francisco. Anguirus has been spotted in San Francisco. Who will he face next? Another monster is there to try and take him out.
Anguirus.
Obsidious. Looks like he's salty from his fight with Godzilla, so he's taking his anger out on Anguirus. His Anguirus out on Anguirus. Get the joke? Let's see if we can do this. Come on. Yeah, Anguirus kind of makes a strange sound when he does his move. Let's use our grapple attack on Obsidious. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, we don't have an atomic breath like the other monsters. Okay, I was gonna grab that building, but whatever. I don't really want to do the flip because I want to hit the crystal as well. We've reached critical mass. Let's go. There we go. We beat him. Both times in our critical mass form. Let's go. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Let me see if I can change the speed a little bit, because that seemed a bit slow. I'm gonna see if I can change the speed. No, that's good. I think we're at good speed. Alright, let's move on to the next one. After defeating Obsidious in San Francisco, Anguirus makes his way to Osaka, Japan, which is filled with toxic chemicals after a massive spill. Another monster awakens.
Anguirus. Violante.
Very fitting that Violante would be in this arena.
Monsters. Fight.
Now, Godzilla recently fought her in the mothership in the last video. Alright, we can't use our grapple attack on her because she's too big. There we go. So that's saying this. So that is Violante taken care of. Let's go. Alright. Now Anguirus makes his way back to the States, this time in Seattle, Washington, where there's volcanic eruptions going on.
Anguirus.
Another monster, known as Varan,
Monsters. Fight.
is there. And when he sees Anguirus, he immediately tries to attack him. That roar is actually awesome. Shame it can't be used against an atomic war. Let's stun him. Let's go. Let's use this as our advantage. Alright, there we go. Come on, Varan is clearly the threat here. Now we've reached critical mass. Let's go. With Varan defeated, Anguirus continues to rampage Seattle for a little bit until moving back to Monster Island. We'll have to see what goes on here. So, Anguirus visits Monster Island again to take a break from rampaging when he comes across
Anguirus. Obsidian.
Obsidius again. Okay. Must have been salty from his last fight. So he decides to fight him again. Anguirus pushes Obsidius into the water, where he continues to attack. And then he does his grapple attack again. There we go. Anguirus is doing some serious damage to Obsidius. Obsidius just does not stand a chance. And Anguirus wins once again. After taking a rest and defeating Obsidius for the second time, Anguirus decides to take a trip to London and rampage there. But another monster had the same idea, and when the two meet face to face, they clash.
Anguirus. Mothra.
But wait, this monster isn't here to clash. This is Mothra, the protector of the universe. She's probably here to protect this city. But it doesn't matter to Anguirus. He goes on a massive rampage to try and bring down Mothra. Ooh, come on. I always hated Mothra in this game. I always hated her. She's just really too strong for no reason. Anguirus is going to need his critical mass form if he's going to want to do this. Oh no, but Mothra managed to get to it before he did. Which means now he's got to find another crystal so he can counter it. And now Mothra's reached critical mass, which is not good for Anguirus. Yeah, we're going to have to deal with this quickly. Anguirus managed to reach the second crystal, which means now he can make a comeback. Ooh. Mothra's now down to her last bar. Can she make a comeback here? As she tries to defend London from Anguirus' wrath. There we go.
Winner.
Anguirus wins. Yeah, I've always hated Mothra, like facing Mothra. She's always been way too powerful for no reason. Yet when I use her, she's underpowered. We'll get to that in like a future video, but yeah. Anyway, there's that. But after his tough battle with Mothra, Anguirus makes his way to New York, where a new threat emerges. Who will come out victorious? Find out here.
Destoroyah.
Destoroyah has entered New York, and it's up to Anguirus to bring him down. All right, come on, let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can win this. Come on. Come on, Destoroyah. Looks like it's a tough battle. Both of them have lost a bar. Anguirus is fighting hard. He really is. Ooh. Come on. We got this. We got this. Come on. I don't want to jump. I want to grapple. Let's go. Let's destroy the destroyer. Why do they taunt? I don't get why they do that. And then when you hit them, it ends up hurting you. Alright, we got him. We kind of pinned him to the ground a little bit. Let's just throw that building at him. Come on, I'm trying to help you out here. Destoroyah is clearly a more dangerous ally, or enemy. A greater threat. There we go. Boom, we did it. Anguirus has won again. Part of New York has been destroyed, but at least Destoroyah has been too. Alright. We have 2 more fights to go. Tokyo and the Mothership. After defeating Destoroyah in New York, a starting to grow tired Anguirus has now reached Tokyo, where it's all flooded. Alright, who's up next?
King Caesar.
King Caesar. Alright, cool.
Monsters. Fight.
So Anguirus and King Caesar begin to fight. In Final Wars, they kind of tried to team up against Godzilla, but they couldn't beat him. Come on, we got this, we got this. Let's defeat King Caesar and get it over with. Let's stun him. We got this, come on. Let's get him. King Caesar, you're dead. There we go. Let's go, come on. Let's pick up this building, throw it at. There we go. Oh, I'm stunned. Great, wonderful. Okay, come on, stop kicking me. I'd rather you not attack while I'm attacking, please. There we go, we got it. Anguirus has defeated King Caesar. And now for one final location, which is the Mothership. Alright, let's see what we got against the Mothership. Alright, and now for the final battle, let's hit the Mothership. Alright, let's see who we're fighting now. If it's Obsidious again, I swear. Alright, who are we fighting?
Anguirus. Obsidious.
I somehow called it. I somehow called it was going to be Obsidious again. He's back for one final battle. Can he defeat Anguirus again? That's right. Alright, come on. We got this. We got this. Let's go. I don't know how to taunt in this game. You like block a creature and they begin to taunt. We can beat him. We can beat him. Come on. We got this. We got this. There we go. We just defeated Obsidious for the 3rd time. Alright. And that about wraps up Anguirus' rampage. If you guys enjoyed this video, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.